Welcome to the age of Aquarius and some real magic. I'm going to show you the magic and something that they're telling me that we all need to do. 911. 911. You know what that number means, right? 9/11, the days the towers fell. The Twin Towers. 911. Again, welcome to the age of Aquarius. This is Aminaanatarot, your survival guide in the age of Aquarius. Okay. I've had aha moments, epiphanies, Ace of Swords, hardcore for several days now. They've been giving us all instructions. Some of the most important readings of my life have been transpiring over the past few readings. And this one's like the most important. Remember, I mark these readings to Aquarius, but it's for the collective because we are in the age of Aquarius. You'll have to excuse me. I have allergies, as you probably have heard the other readers having the same problem. I also have several autoimmune disorders. So bear with me while I, try to keep my bearings here, because I want to try to impress upon everybody just how important these readings are and what they mean for all of us. Okay. So I get up this morning. First thing I want to, for anybody new to the channel, I am a semi-autician. That is something, well, let's just say I'm a bit of a freak show. I read all the signs coming in around me. All of them. From every direction. All my senses. I'm highly psychic. Man, I've got some stuff to explain to you guys. And this is crucial. The wheels of fate. The wheels of fate. Our destiny. Is at stake. Literally. I recently had a vision dream. The reason I call it a vision is because they are vivid, like as clear as if it's happening in real time. And it was what I saw out my west window of where I work. I saw a very large black raven/crow flying through the sky. At least that's what I thought it was. And then I've got a window on my west and a window on my south, okay, of where I sit. And it came around the house, flew around the house, and I saw it fly by the south window. I grabbed my phone, off the desk, and ran to the front door. Okay? Because I was like totally freaked by the size of this bird. Okay? I was like, people aren't going to believe it unless they see it. So I'm grabbing my phone and I'm going to video it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not kidding. And I get outside and there's a bunch of people standing outside of their houses where I live. And everybody's looking at this. And it's flying in circles. And it's getting ready to choose somebody. But when I step out there, I realize it's not a raven or a crow. It's a dragon. A black dragon. Okay? And I'm sitting there filming it, just awestruck by this dragon in the sky. And this dragon is talking to everybody as it's flying, and it says it's going to choose somebody. Okay? And it stops, and it's just sitting there midair, just kind of lofting, flapping its wings. And it's turned my direction, but there's a lot of people around outside all staring at this. So there was a lot of people in that direction. And it says, I choose you. And this lady to my right, she was probably standing 6 to 8 feet from me, turns her head and looks at me and says, he chose you. And I'm like, me? What do you mean me? I'm just an innocent bystander here. I'm just videotaping this whole thing. What do you mean me? And then I looked from her over to the dragon and it was starting to approach me. And I hightailed it into the house, ran to the bathroom, locked the door, and he came in the house after me. And then he didn't try to break through the door. He couldn't get through the door because I had closed it. And I was trying to figure out, what did this mean? What does that mean? In the very day, I watched some tarot readings, and one of the readers was saying, oh, you have the black dragon. You're so lucky. It was an Aquarius reading. You're so lucky. That's Archangel Metatron. And luck has been in all the readings, as you know. Any of you that have been with the channel since I opened it just a little over a month ago. I'm supposed to be delivering this message to all of you. And it has everything to do, I started picking up this frequency tuning fork from this card. And it showed up again in yesterday's reading. And I was sitting there looking at the cards, and you guys aren't going to believe, you guys are all connected to each other. I can prove it. I can prove it over and over and over again. How you guys are all connected to each other. Even through the music and our art and everything. We're all connected. They're sitting here on my desk this morning. And the reason they're upright is I was showing my husband the cards before he went to work last night. This was the exact order of the cards yesterday, right there. Okay? 47, 48, 30. This morning, look at this. Ghostlands. All right. I want to show you something that happened here this morning. Freakish. Just minutes. And I hope you can hear this. I'm going to try to get my mic here. Let me turn up the volume on this. And we're going to play it. I just let... Wow. I just let my cat out 15 minutes ago and this wasn't here. Look at the fog. I hope you guys can see that. And the birds. That's crazy. See the fog? Ghostland. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to the readings in the cards, it was 10 till 2 in one of my readings, and then it was 2 in the next reading, and this is now 10 after 2. Time's a wasting, time's a ticking. Time is an illusion, but here on the holodeck to us, it's not so much. But they're also pointing at the astrology wheel. I knew that they were giving me instructions for using this. $528. That is the color green, your heart chakra. Okay? 528. It's amazing what it does when I strike it and put it on the crystals. Like I said, I was like a kid in a candy store. I tried it on all kinds of things. I've been putting this in my water. I've been putting this in my food and everything around me. Not kidding. Into my stones, my crystals, my moldavite. A very special stone that I found. Look at this. Look at that stone. That is not paint. That is in the stone. That symbol is in the stone. Okay. Trying to Starseed Zayat. He did a reading yesterday for Aquarius. He was wearing the color green, the color of the heart chakra, the color of 528. And he almost had to stop the reading because his heart chakra kept getting activated while he was trying to do the Aquarius reading. Guess who had this in her hand striking it? None other than an Aquarius. We're all connected. He picked up on it. He picked up on what was happening. He felt it in his heart chakra, what I was doing. Okay. The quest, the mission, 528 hertz. If you listen to the astrology forecast, Pluto has stepped into Aquarius. The nodes, and it's at 0 degrees, and it's going to sit there at 0 degrees for a good while. The nodes are 4 degrees in Scorpio and Taurus. Okay? But they're going to back up into Aries and Libra. Okay? And when they do that backup, it's during that solar eclipse that's coming. Remember, if you just read the titles in my readings, and it's talking about this 30-day portal, a bumpy ride, 30-day portal. They're telling me that we need at least 144,000, and that's a biblical reference, evidently. 144,000 people that have enough trust and faith to complete this mission. 144,000. Those nodes are going to be backing up into Aries and Libra. Libra's Lady Justice. Aries is fire. Trial by fire. And Pluto's the judge. Pluto's in Aquarius. Okay? Aquarius is air and water. We need to get 528 heart chakra frequency into us, into the air, and into the water. It's funny because Starseed Ziad, when he did this reading, this Aquarius reading, the exact title is Spirit Says It's Time for the Two of You to Come into This Union. The eclipse. He rolled these little, I'm not sure what the shape's called, tetrahedron, decahedron, something, these little dice that have symbols on them. He came up with the moon and the sun. That's the solar eclipse. The moon and the sun is in that reading. And his heart chakra was, he almost had to stop the reading several times. It was really, and he was wearing the color green. You can't make that up. The synchronicity, the magic is all around you. It's everywhere around you. And I see that. Like I said, I'm a semiotician. I read all the signs. Everything that's coming in. Yesterday, I did that reading and I talked about if you were broke down on the side of the road. And I wasn't even sure why I said it until this morning. You know, wouldn't it be nice to not be in fear that somebody's going to pull over and just take your money and your vehicle, and that you'll have a knight in shining armor? But don't be so shocked if that knight in shining armor isn't a female. Now I know why. It's because I'm supposed to be telling you guys this. This is about frequency, okay? All you have to do is look at quantum science and the fact that everything here is made of sound wave signatures, including your biosuits, including you, your souls, the Merkaba, right? See how the soul is lifting up out of the body and rising? See how it's partially submerged? And we had a card just the other day in the reading where the alligator was partially submerged in the water. Okay? And then see the scene here? This is coming up out of the well. Which one are you going to choose? Which path of the fork? The ghost lands or that bright shining door right there? This is Lavender Haze. That song's been coming up, Lavender Haze. Ghostlands. The magic prayer. Something that, listen, the reason we have so many narcissists coming at us, is because they're trying to stop us from doing what I'm going to try to give you the instructions on what to do, because they gave me very explicit instructions in detail. Okay? Magic prayer. I have been envisioning the world, what it would be like if we didn't have all this negative energy. What would that be like? And this is my magic prayer. Okay? And something I've been, Aquarius is very humanity focused. It's not the me, 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 me. It's the we, us. Something else that's popping up on my sidebar is Pink Floyd, Us and Them. Us and Them. The soulless ones. Anyway, you see this sitting here, this Ghostlands, making a choice for your freedom, your independence, breaking free. Okay? Santaro did a Sagittarius reading yesterday. S-A-N, Tarot. San. She's a Taurus, another fixed sign. The fixed signs are really important right now because the nodes are in fixed. They're going to back up into cardinal. Okay? And they're going to hit 0 degree mark. And Pluto is at 0 degrees in Aquarius. That's during that solar eclipse that's coming up. We don't have a lot of time. The clock is ticking. Did any of you watch the movie Labyrinth, where she's dancing with the Goblin King? Look at this. Dancing with the Goblin King. The goblins. Look at Santaro's reading. It's talking about goblins coming at you. You guys are going to have this happen because they're going to try to stop you. The goblins are going to try to stop you. I remember how she's dancing and she says, "You have no power over me. You have no power over me." And she takes a chair and she breaks the glass, the illusion. Us doing this and getting it into the air and the water, 144,000, breaks the illusion. It breaks the signal. I'm going to put a lot of focus on this because this quest is a matter of our destiny. Those nodes are about our fate and where we go next. And I hope it's not here. Which doorway? Now check this out. These cards are in the exact order they were sitting in when I finished the reading. Both decks. I don't disorganize the cards because of this very reason. Watch this story play out. Ghostlands. The magic prayer. The one I've been dreaming about. The new Gaia, the new Earth. We're all stuck in the mud. And there's your dragon. The dragon's lair. We're stuck in the mud. because of a dragon. See, I had this vision years and years ago, and I wrote it down, and there was a bunch of angels trapped in a cage, and there was this really powerful being, and this was down in a cavern down in the earth, and he wanted to make a deal with me. His deal was if I put myself in that cage, he would release the others. He's a bone collector. Holy, the dragon, the bone collector. Anyway, I told him I don't make deals with his kind because I knew how those angels got stuck in the cages is because they made the deal with the devil. And they took the deal. They stepped into the cage of their own free will. Okay? They stepped into this cage of their own free will to set the others free. The problem is, he didn't say when he would release them. So one by one, they got trapped. And the other angels were all crying in the cages and mute. They couldn't speak. It's like the high priestess where she's got something over her mouth. You know, the whole COVID thing where they had mask over your face, over your mouth. That was to shut you up. Don't speak. Strength. The new earth. 44. 440. They have everybody. I'm going to link some videos so that it'll help you guys understand what I'm talking about and why this is so serious. 440. That's how they have you trapped, because they're playing all the music. They're playing all the music at 440 hertz. And they're piping 440 hertz on everything. Okay? Us playing this 528 shatters it. It shatters the glass ceiling. It shatters the signal. That you want to know why there's chemtrails in the sky? It's blocking the frequencies coming in from the cosmos that help program everything. They're programming you using 440 hertz. It's a sad embrace. It's the angels stuck in the ghost lands. Rock bottom. Deep freeze. Here we go. Here's the 5-pointed star. That's Aquarius, the star card. That's your hope. 369. Tesla was onto something. And I'm just carrying on the work. 369. There's hope. You have to have hope and faith that what I'm telling you is the truth. It breaks the illusion. Unexpected visitors to the Golden Palace, your home. Your intention, their intent, coming to life. Solitude, keep you trapped in the tower of 440 hertz. But we're going to fly. It's in the details. Remember this card? It's in the details. Clarity. Remember? The clarity. Our field of dreams. That's lavender haze. Protecting our treasure. What's more? What makes more sense? What is your treasure? It's not your wealth. It's health and love. This is us coming together to make this happen. In the storm fields. I got this card the other day about the tornadoes that were coming. There wasn't really anything I could do about it. I did work with the energy that day, um, because those very same storms were passing by me that hit Mississippi. Gentle gardener. They're watching us from above. The wizard of awareness. A semiotician, that's me. I'm aware of everything in my surroundings, and so should you be, okay? We got a big mountain to climb, all right? Spirit of place. Where we're at. We're at rock bottom, okay? That card, rock bottom. This is me being educated by my team about what we're supposed to be doing and me passing that information to you, okay? Follow the leader. We had this card in the reading the other day. We're going to heal the ouch. Notice, look at this little raccoon. She's holding one of those instruments that you would like strike somebody's knee with to check their reflexes. A lot of people use those little hammers with these tuning forks, those little triangle hammers that you check your knee reflexes, right? Healing the ouch. The compass, this is the astrological wheel. Moonlight. Magical map shifter. This is going to shift the timeline. We're either going to get a really ugly timeline or a really good timeline. This is that eclipse, the moonlight energy, right? It shifts. See how she's got the moon behind her head? See how she's got the things in her hands? To me, those equal this. House cleaning time. It splits us apart, splits the timeline wide open. Notice she's wearing green. Peaks of joy. Remember I told you guys to stay in gratitude because you're going to get intense joy, like to the point of tears. Notice the number 33. Green. This is your talisman. Your talisman. And I'm supposed to be encouraging you guys to listen to the notes, the hertz, the music. You guys aren't going to believe the stuff they're showing me. It's out of this world. It's a balancing act. Number 11. Something I try to teach. I have been subjected to the memes, the narcissist. So much so that I literally had to uproot. My husband had to switch jobs. We left where we were living and sold our house fast because of a narcissist, the memes. And I still have, they won't stop. They won't leave me alone. They're not going to leave you alone either if you're on this quest. Because they want to win. They want to keep everybody trapped here as slaves. And I also had to close down my other YouTube channels. Well, I didn't close them down. I just walked away. Because when you're dealing with people that have that, They're disconnected. There's a disconnect in their toroidal field. Their heart is not connected, okay? Something went wrong. This could heal them, okay? In the meantime, the ones we're trying to heal are going to try to stop us. It's a balancing act. It's something I've been trying to teach you guys. That Kabbalistic tree, you know, they talk about the right path or the left path, you know, the two paths. See the one in the middle? Remember in your science class when you, how's the quickest way to get from point A to point B in a straight line? You fold it. Time and space, folding time and space. We're going to shoot right up that damn center line. Nobody told you about the middle path, did they? I'm telling you there's a middle path. It's a balancing act. Slow and steady, like a graceful ballerina, through the dry desert to the magic stream. We're going to ride the waves, 528, to produce this movement. Yes, we're walking a new path that's totally unknown, that's never been done. It's going to cause a metamorphosis, a transition, a spark. See, she's playing an instrument. One-ring circus. Rescue. It's the rescue from the goblins. Confirmation. We got to make the choice. It's in the cards. Our choice for our freedom, it sets us free. They gave me specific instructions on how to go about this. I'm not positive. Let me show you something real quick. See that HZ, the yellow one right here? Yes, I've studied cuneiform writing and a lot of other things. I'm extremely well versed in a great deal, just enough to get my mission completed. This frequency generator, 528. Let me turn that up. $144,000 people playing that note. That's the mission. 528. I wonder how many of you are up to this quest. You're going to have goblins coming after you. Look at San Tarot's reading for Sagittarius that she just released. Confirmation. Someone's at the front door, it says. That's my security system. Yes, I live in a tower. Rapunzel. Because of the memes. It's interesting because what cures the memes? What cures the memes? 528. Guess what frequency that is? Think of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It's me. but we're changing it upside down to we. Okay? There's so much more. There's so much more I got to show you, but we're already at the 40-minute mark. So I'm going to close this video and do a new one. See, somebody's at the front door. It said in the reading somebody was going to be an unexpected visitor. Okay, guys. I'm going to close this video. I'm going to do another one. They're talking to me, my team. You have to remember the angelic realm, they're omnipresent. They're all around us. They're watching this all transpire. They have hacked the AI. And also keep in mind, we are all connected, and subconsciously you're getting messages too, just like I am, and you don't even realize it. Some of you might realize it. Wow. Okay. That's the divine knocking at your door. That's why they keep popping that up. This is important. I can't stress how important this is because it sets us all free. Queen of Earth. It sets all of us free on Earth. Gaia. That's how we get the new Earth. Stand our ground, stand in our power. Okay? Come together. That's just the come together card. Come together in this quest, okay? I got another video to make for you guys. You're not going to believe what they're talking to me and telling me in the sidebars. It's about all of this. And they were talking to my husband in the sidebar too. You guys are all connected, and I'm going to try to explain that and show you how they're talking to me. But please accept this quest. Please. Those nodes squaring Pluto and Aquarius, it's our destiny and our fate that hangs in the balance with this, okay? Anyway, infinite love, infinite gratitude, infinite terra. That is the word heart spelled backwards. Da Vinci wrote everything backwards. That's because we're in a reverse realm. Hell, the fallen, right? We're in a very backwards realm. Da Vinci wrote backwards on purpose. Think about the word heart. Backwards is terra. Infinite terra to you. Think about the word love. Evolve. Backwards, but it's some people also see that as evil. Backwards, right? Live, L-I-V-E. Evil. Backwards. I hope you get where I'm going with this. More videos coming, because this is the most important reading of my entire life, and I've done some doozies, solving cold cases and all kinds of stuff, helping people find lost items and all kinds of crazy stuff I can do with this, because I'm a semi-autician. I'm not just reading the cards, I'm reading all the signs going on around me. Heaven's knocking, are we listening? I hope so. Anyway, yes, infinite terra, that's hearts. Infinite terra and gratitude to all of you, especially those that choose to accept this quest. It's a doozy, but it's definitely not impossible. But I got to reach that many people, so you need to spread the word if you know others that are like us and they're willing to take that leap of faith that this will work. What could it hurt? The worst thing it could do is cause some unity in this place, or it might actually break that glass ceiling and set us all free. the angels in the cages. Okay? Anyway, take care. More videos coming. More very important readings coming.